Guys, welcome back to the show. Got me a little haircut. Tried to trim up the mullet and, paid $25 for a real jacked up haircut, basically. So we just went ahead and cut the rest. Nobody can seem to cut my hair anymore. It's like real thin up front. So having long hair, I was trying to go for the mullet, and I don't know what this lady did. It was bad. I don't know how she let me walk out of the barber shop looking like that. If I was the barber, I would have said, look, this ain't working. All right, I might shave your head because I jacked you up, buddy. Or I'm not making you pay for this. Something. But anyway, figured it had to be addressed why the golden locks were missing. But, yeah, we're going to get right into it here. So we picked up a VCR DVD combo for $5. We ended up making a profit on that of $25 after I sold it for $70 on eBay. Got our $5 back. End up netting $25. $22 to ship. So we made $25. Had the remote. It was super clean. It sold pretty quick. So there's that. It's a pain in the butt to ship it like in a big ass box. So that puts us at $418. Then we sold a set of pajamas that we picked up from the bins. And it was some Florida State pajamas, some vintage pajama set for a lady. And I sold that on Facebook Marketplace within like an hour. We made $34.10 after cost and shipping. Shipped it out to Tallahassee. So now we're at $452.20. Okay, next on the list, we picked up another game. We got ourselves a copy of Fireman. Let's get it out of here. Let's get it out of the case for you guys so you can see it with no glare. It's kind of beat up. All right. That's because the guy shipped it in just another cardboard box. Like the other box was pretty sturdy, but it was like one wrap of the thinnest bubble wrap. One in this box. In a plastic FedEx bag. So it got crushed. All right. Initially, I think this was going to cost us $140 after shipping, taxes, everything. So I messaged the guy. I'm like, this thing got beat up, dude. And at first I'm like, I just want to send it back, really. You know, I didn't say that. I just said, hey, this thing got smashed. And I showed him pictures of the box. He sent it in. I showed him pictures of this. I said, hey, man, this thing got smashed. He goes, okay, how about I give you $20 back? And I was like, man, that's $120 for this thing. It's smashed now. And I really didn't want to keep it, to be honest. But it's just easier. You know? So that ended up costing us $120. It's a shame that it's all smashed up. It's supposed to be a cool game. I really don't know if we're going to end up keeping this. We might try to sell this at the con. Man, it was in good shape too before it got crushed. Maybe I can like put it under a book or something like that. The old put it under a book trick, or the tower speaker. Okay, so that puts us at $332.20 after $120 for this. But, you know, it's still cool. All right, still cool. Okay. Now a couple of really cool things. All right, let's lighten the mood up a little bit, huh? Let's just cheer it up in here. We got, it was my birthday, so mother-in-law hooked it up, and she gave me $200 for my birthday. And at first I was like, nah, I can't take the $200. And then I remembered there was this on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, you know what? It's my 40th birthday. I'll take the $200. Immediately spent it. So we'll add this to the absolutely, completely free Super Famicom Shooter Collection Project. $200. We picked this bad boy up. Okay. This little sticker. It's a little jacked up, but we got us one of the most uncommon, I feel like, variants of the Super Nintendo box, right? It's got a little bit of damage here. The box has been ripped. But what sold me on it, I wasn't going to take it at first for $200, but what sold me on it was the F-Zero pack-in. And this, I mean, it's got both serial number things. This one isn't even ripped off. And the console matches the serial number. It's a match. So right then I was like, you know what? Let me get that bad boy. So we're adding that for free. Thanks to the mother-in-law. Awesome pickup, by the way. It's got paperwork. It's got, you know, the only thing that's missing was the F-Zero cart. But I have one. It's banged up, but I do have an F-Zero cart that I can just put in here. I don't know where it goes. I've been trying to figure out where the F-Zero cart actually went, because it doesn't really fit anywhere in there. So anyway, we got that. And it came with the paperwork. I think most of the paperwork is in there. There's some baggies, and real excited about that. I think we're going to try to flip this at the con too. I mean, it's pretty uncommon. I'm going to shoot high, real high. Put a $400 price tag on it. No, tapeworm. Yes. And if it doesn't sell, we got it for free. No big deal. Okay. So we'll keep it. Like I said, we'll pack it in. We're packing game stuff in, buddy. Packing it in. That came with a copy of Super Mario All-Stars. So we'll have that too at the con. Adding it to the for sale for trade list of the project. And real excited about that. It works. It's got, you know, it's got everything. I took a picture of all spread out. So yeah, so we got another game to add to the list, the project, the Fireman, which, you know, it's not $120 though, and it's beat up. Probably should have sent it back. I probably should have said, give me $40 and I'll be good. But I probably should have said, give me $40 or I'm sending it back. Damn it. Anyway, last but certainly not least, Guys, we did it. We did it. On my birthday, would you believe, we picked up a CRT TV, and it is a bad boy. I am telling you what, it couldn't have been any better. We picked this up for $20, a 32-inch JVC D-Series with the M tube. So this thing is like good as it gets. As far as that's, the M tube is fantastic. 32 inches. And the screen is pretty good. I got some footage. I'll put it up. The screen is pretty good. It's got a little bit of fuzzy in the corners. It's got one corner where the geometry is a little bit stretched, just a little bit. And it's got the top left is stretched a little. I might try to fix it in the service setting, but I might just leave it alone. And in the bottom left, it's got that little bit of stain, like blue, purple, from like, I don't know what happens. They sit next to a magnet or something, but it's just along the bottom of the bottom left corner for about 2 or 3 inches. It comes up maybe like a 1/4 inch and rides the screen a little bit, but it's really not that bad. I don't care. I'm not messing with it. It is beautiful. I stared at it all night last night, just popping different games in through the one chip via HD Retrovision component cables. Just staring at it all night long. Playing Final Fight 2, playing Gradius 3, playing Super Aleste. By the way, went back and played some Super Aleste. What a good game. Honestly, great game. Still putting it at an A. A+ is the best. This one's an A. Final Fight 2, also an A. What a fantastic game. I mean, these grades might change over time. That Final Fight 2 is the best beat 'em up I've ever played. That Final Fight 2 is the best beat 'em up I've ever played. And the graphics are fantastic. The gameplay is fantastic. The music is fantastic. So that might be an A+ beat 'em up, man. Capcom, baby. Capcom, baby. Got me spitting. Is it the best game in the collection so far? I think it is. The Final Fight 2, I think, is the best game we got in the collection so far. Axelay, I popped it in for 5 minutes and wasn't feeling it. It's the horizontal scrolling parts are very flashy, are very shock value thing, or like a, ooh, look at that, shiny. It's kind of weird. It's kind of got a weird mechanic where your ship's in the middle and you're flying vertically and you'll pull to the side. And if you let off the D-pad, it pulls back to the center. I wonder if you can turn that off. I bet you can. Now I'm thinking about it. I bet you can. The horizontal sections were slow and puzzle-like. And that's just not my style, man. I want to blow stuff up, you know? Like Gradius 3 is just laying down fire. This isn't any kind of puzzle maze. Figure out how to get through the stage. Obstacles. This is just straight up laying down fire, destroy everything you can. Get 4 options with lasers and missiles flying out of them and destroy everything you can. And that's what I like to play. That's my favorite to play. So Gradius 3 is right there with Super Aleste. I have to knock it up a little bit because of the slowdown, but slowdown really doesn't mess with it that much. Like, it's still fun to play, but as far as like grading it against Super Aleste, where Super Aleste runs fantastically smooth and never hiccups at all, with never a hitch, never even a blip of anything, with all the explosions, everything moving, the mode 7 scrolling, it never even blinks. So I love the Gradius 3 game though too. I was playing it a little bit last night on easy just to get a feel for it, and that is going to be a long game too, I can tell. But fantastic game, great music, absolutely amazing music, great graphics. Graphics are incredible. Great gameplay. Gameplay's amazing. The only knock is the slowdown, and it's not even affecting the fun. It's not even affecting your experience really in a negative way. It's just a technical knock. It's just a programming, developing knock on it. So it's A minus. All right. We got A for Super Aleste, A minus for Gradius 3, A for Final Fight 2. I haven't played Axelay enough to grade it yet. I haven't played Poppin' Twinbee enough to grade it yet. I haven't played Poppin' Twinbee at all. What's another game we got? Oh, Chrono Trigger, but we all know that's an A+. Man, Final Fight's right on the edge of A+. I need to run through the game and give it its final grade. We got some good games, guys. We got a great collection now. This Fireman, I think, is a nice addition. The TV is awesome. I think we're at $312.20 minus the $20 TV. $20 for that TV, and it's awesome. It's awesome. So we're good. We're good. Another good episode in the books.